Welcome back. Another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast right here, right now. We are now joined by Bloomfield Hills quarterback Tanner Slazinski. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You guys are off to a pretty good start. 2-0 on the year. I know there's been some shifting around in the OAA. But you guys are coming into a big game this weekend against Rochester. But first off, before we get to that, just how excited overall, what about this year so far?
So, this is our first time being in this league, and so off the bat, we are kind of projected to win it. The next best team was Troy Athens, and that's who we played week one. So, kind of beating them was a statement game for our league. Just being able to kind of let people know we bumped down the next best player or the next best team in the league, and so it kind of let the league know who we were.
Yeah, you have been through a lot in the last year with I know with getting injured and then coming back, and now with not knowing that you were going to have a season.
Right.
Now you are. What has this year been like for you?
So, I wouldn't just say for me as our team as a whole. It's been the adversity has been crazy, and us, kind of we thought we were going to play football, so we started working out a lot, and we were working out every day, and then it stopped, and then it kind of flattened out. So when we got back and we started working out a ton, it kind of really brought us together because we all kind of had that common struggle of okay, now it's go time. We have to go. We don't have any time to get ready. We have to be ready. So all those hours of those hard workouts, it's it really brought us together. This team doesn't feel like it was last year. Last year we weren't really a team, and this year we're all friends. We all hang out. It's definitely a different feeling.
As a quarterback, you have a lot of weapons to throw to. Do you feel like you have that now?
Yeah, I mean, last year I definitely had a lot of weapons, but obviously we had my guy that went to Central, and Alec was great for me. It was cool. As a junior, I don't feel I was at the same talent that I am now. So it was cool to I knew he was going to be open. Every play he was going to be open. So it didn't challenge me as much as this year. I'm doing full coverage reads instead of okay, I'm throwing the ball to Alec Ward. So we definitely have a great receiver group this year. It's a lot of young guys, a lot of young talent, and they work really hard.
How have you gotten used to all the changes this year? With the league, the rules to keep yourself safe, and just with everything.
Yeah, I want to say our summer was pretty normal as soon as we got back to football. As far as COVID precautions, we had most of our same workouts. We were doing our summer workouts. Our two-a-days were all pretty normal, except for the fact that you had to wear a mask, and we had to come a little bit early to do the testing. But I mean, it felt as if a pretty normal summer, because normally it's just the football team having football practice and then going home, and we do team dinners and stuff like that. So it felt pretty normal. And then as soon as we got back to games, we just have those masks, and it doesn't really change anything. We have to social distance on the sideline a little bit, but we've been able to adapt pretty well.
So, this game coming up against Rochester, what do you guys have to do to feel what do you guys got to do to keep this momentum up heading in? Because this is not a 9-game season. This is a 6-game season.
Right.
And what do you guys got to do to just keep up the momentum the next few weeks?
So for us to be able to keep that statement going, I feel week one our offense wasn't really there yet. Week two we started clicking a little bit. But we still haven't gelled well enough. So I think that as soon as our offense gels well, we're going to be a really good team. Our defense has played great every week. So as soon as our offense gets going, it's going to be fun.
So what do you, every team making the playoffs, the districts came out, how the playoffs are going to work. That's going to be interesting to just see every single team that's going to be in the playoff.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think a couple weeks ago they released our districts or whatever. And so our district's pretty hard. So it's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah. Tanner Slazinski, thank you so much. And, we'll definitely be catching up with you later on. Oh, one more thing. Didn't you announce your commitment?
Yeah, I committed I think like 5 weeks ago to Saginaw. Yeah.
So what made SVSU the place to be?
Their coaching staff, honestly, like the coaches over there, Coach Brady and Coach Miller, like a lot of times, like when you go to visits, like you either like have a good conversation with the coach or it's kind of like bland. And so when I stepped on Saginaw, like I wasn't even looking at the facilities. I was like, these coaches are actually cool. Like I could hang out with them. And so that's when I kind of wanted to make my decision, just because like our future wasn't certain. So I decided to make a move on the school that I really loved.
Yeah. All right, Tanner Slazinski, thank you so much for coming on, and good luck this weekend against Rochester and the rest of the way.
Have a good one.